There's nothing in the office.
There's nothing here either. Man, if she just told us what was going down.
Maybe she didn't have time.
All right, call the phone company and check the last dozen calls on that phone and see if you can find out who owns this dump.
All right, you got it.
He found it.
All right, out of the van. All right, let's go. Move it. Come on, honey. Come on, let's go. Who are you?
Yell at me.
Where'd you come from? Answer me.
Well, I was in the garage.
What were you doing there?
I was just looking for somebody, and I accidentally got in here, but I won't say anything about anything.
Hey, wait a minute. I know you. You're that Capo girl. The
No.
big shot who owns a hotel, huh? Great.
What do we do now? Let's get out of here. Come on. Come on.
Drop the guns. This is the police. Stay where you are.
Are you expecting someone?
No. Oh, couldn't have waited till the morning, huh?
Not a chance. You know, it occurs to me that our upstanding district attorney is up to his eyeballs in something illegal.
Is that so?
Does the address 925 Red Bluff Road mean anything to you?
You were about to make an accusation. Why don't you finish it?
It seems there's a garage at that address being used as a dump-off point for undocumented workers transported from the border, and there's a phone in the place. Get this. 10 calls in the last 2 days have been placed from that phone to this apartment.
Oh, you think I'm involved?
What the hell am I supposed to think?
Well, for your information, Inspector, I was conducting my own private investigation. You would have broken that smuggling ring if you hadn't stepped in and ruined it.
You expect me to believe
I had a man on the inside. Why didn't you call? Why didn't you delay the raid?
Why wasn't I informed about this?
I don't tell the police everything I do because your department has quite a few leaks.
That's the biggest mistake you ever made, pal. Professionally and personally.
Really what?
Yeah, you see, Paul and I were summoned to this place because we got a message from Eden Capwell. Apparently she got wind of your operation, decided to do some investigating on her own, except that when we got there, she wasn't there. And we haven't been able to find her. I got a feeling she stumbled into the middle of a real mess, for which I'm personally gonna hold you responsible.
Calm down.
Man, I'm telling you, if anything happens to Eden, you're gonna rue the day you—
Calm down!
Come on in. Plan our next move. Having some tea.
Actually, I was just about to leave. I didn't have any idea how late it was. I've been dropping things all day.
How did you get here, Santana?
Oh, Keith invited me,
That's
and
not what I meant. Did you drive or did you get a lift?
You know I have my own car, remember?
Yes, I do, but at the moment I don't think you're in any condition to drive it.
Oh, Cruz, please, I only
So
have—
why don't you wait for me downstairs in my car? We'll take yours home tomorrow.
I'm glad we talked. Take care.
Good night.
Oh, it's refreshing to see a man so concerned with his wife's welfare.
I don't want to talk about my wife.
No, you want to talk about your accusations against me. And your girlfriend, Eden.
Okay, lady, let's see some ID.
I'm sorry, I think my purse is maybe in the van.
Well, maybe you'd like to tell me what you were doing in a van with undocumented aliens in the first place.
I was trapped in there. Look, I'm Eden Capwell. If you'll just call Inspector Cruz Castillo, he'll verify my identity.
Well, I'm gonna have to keep you here until I get some instructions.
But why don't you just call Cruz?
Jumping to any wrong conclusions about what you just walked in on.
Which conclusions might those be, Keith?
Oh, look, I ran into your wife at the Orient Express, bought her a drink, we had a little chit-chat. I left my wallet at the bar. She came here to bring it back to me. What could I do? I offered her tea as a way of saying thank you.
Of course. And what's going on at the warehouse on Red Bluff Road?
It's a drop-off point for illegal aliens. I have a man working undercover there.
Who?
Never mind who. I have a question, though. What was Eden Capwell doing there?
I have no idea. But I would like to know why, since you appointed me head of the task force, you're making moves behind my back.
I'm not required to answer that either. I got a tip. I had somebody follow it up. It doesn't make any difference who stops this operation as long as it's stopped. Of course, then I suppose you're after getting the glory, not the criminals, huh?
Now you're confusing your own style with mine.
Eden Capwell is a very foolish woman. I don't think she should be getting mixed up in something that's dangerous, my friend.
You want to tell me just how dangerous this is?
Well, if she was seen and caught, we both know what these guys are like. They'll hurt her. I'll get on it. We'll find her. But you have somebody waiting for you downstairs, don't you? Somebody you should drive home. If I find out anything, I'll call you.
If anything happens to Eden, you will answer to me.
The house is so quiet. Brandon gone.
No kidding.
I hope he's having a good time at camp.
Sure he is.
Cruz, you've been like a stone wall all the way home. Well, I can't stand it anymore. Why don't you just say what's on your mind?
I don't see that what I think matters that much these days.
Look, I know you probably misunderstood why I was over at Keith's apartment, and I guess I can't blame you. But I had a reason to be there.
I'd like to hear what it was.
Well, I simply wanted to talk things over with him. You know, I've been wanting to get him involved in some community work.
Oh, you did mention that.
Well, I finally had some definite ideas to share with him. I've come up with some plans for a new youth center.
Really?
Yeah, you know that old warehouse over on Figueroa Street? Well, I thought if I could get Keith Timmons involved in some fundraising activities, maybe I could get something started over there.
That's a very interesting idea, Cynthia. I just wonder if midnight is the right time to discuss those kind of things. Or if Keith's apartment is the right place.
Cruz, the only reason we went over there was because the Orient Express was crowded. I didn't realize how late it was.
Lately, you seem to do everything you can to make me jealous.
Yes, I do. But you never are, really. I think if you really loved me, you would be ready to kill me right now. Not because I've done anything, because I haven't, but because you would be so hurt and you would care so much.
You don't know how I feel.
Yes, I do know how you feel. You think you ought to be upset, but you're not. You don't care enough about me to be upset. The only person that arouses any real passion in you is Eden. If I were Eden, you wouldn't be so calm about this situation, now would you? You'd be violent.
Is that what you want? Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank God. Is she all right? I'll be there in a few minutes. Thanks.
It's Eden, isn't it?
Don't you start with me. I gotta go and I don't want to hear it. Next time you decide to visit Keith Timmons, I think the two of you ought to get your stories straight. He told me you came over there to return his wallet. He didn't say one thing about your newfound concern for the community.